Hey guys, what's going on? Back up here for another video here on youtube.com/DanielGuys412 up here for my AEW Full Gear card predictions video. Of course, tonight, Saturday, November 9th, it's going down, 8 o'clock, BR Live, $50. Do you guys think this show is worth $50? I have to say on card. Looking at the card here, it's a pretty solid show here. This is going to be the first AEW pay-per-view since the launch of AEW Dynamite on October the 2nd here, so a little bit over a month after that. And one thing that I like about AEW is we only have 7 matches on the main card, 1 match on the pre-show. Thank you. The show does not need to go 4 hours. Doesn't need to be like WWE. 3 hours, get in, get out. Just give us a good, solid show. And I think AEW will do that with Full Gear, which will be emanating live from the Royal Farms Arena in Baltimore, Maryland. So without further ado, let's take a look at the card. We have Joey Janela versus Shawn Spears. They kind of built up this match here over the last couple of weeks here. Looks like, actually this past week's edition of Dynamite here with Shawn Spears and Joey Janela going at it, so they added this match to the card here. If I had to predict who's going to get the win here, you would think it would be Shawn Spears, just due to the fact of I don't think he has a win yet on AEW television, and he probably desperately needs one there. So my prediction is Shawn Spears here for the win. Don't really have too much to say about this match. We have a 3-way tag team match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. So of course, the winners of the tournament, SoCal, Uncensored, Frankie, Kazarian, and Scorpio Sky will be defending their newly won AEW World Tag Team Championships versus the Lucha Brothers versus Private Party. And this past week, we had a runner-up winners match here to determine who would be the third team to face off, or should I say the second team here to face off against the champions here in this triple threat match. We had Private Party here, and they were able to defeat the, I believe, the Dark Order here. And I thought, they picked up the win here in what was a pretty decent tag match. Like I said, I'm not a fan at all of the Dark Order here. They just don't really do it for me here. But I'm looking forward to this triple threat match. This should be fun. This should be high octane, fast pace, balls to the walls. Like I said, easily the strongest thing in AEW has been the tag team division, but I don't see SCU losing those tag team titles so quickly after just winning them. I mean, they just won the tournament, so I don't think there's no chance. I mean, never say never, but I don't think there's a strong chance that they lose this match here. So I think it'll be a good match, but I'm predicting SCU to retain their tag team championships. We move on to the next match here on the card here. We have Riho versus Emo Sakurai for the AEW Women's Championship. And Sakurai picked up her first victory on the October 29th edition of AEW Dark. She pinned Penelope Ford. And her record here, I would have to check here on the AEW website here for this match here. But it should be a good match here. I don't see Riho losing. I just, like I said, Emmy earned a title shot at AEW Dark, and she did win I believe the Fatal 4-Way? Okay, it was on AEW Dark Episode 4 in Pittsburgh. So, not really too much of a storyline to this match. I mean, it's just a match is kind of happening, so that's my one kind of nitpick with it. But be that as it may, should be a good women's match here. Like I said, the one thing has been the women's division has been kind of lackluster early on here, but they still have time to develop, still have time to bring new women into the fold here. So, be that as it may, they're going to be doing the stuff with Brandy Rhodes, Awesome Kong. We'll see where that goes. They've signed some more women here that we'll be seeing. I like that Shannon. I thought she had a really good showing. Actually, the last 2 weeks, I'd have to say the women's matches on AEW Dynamite have been a lot better compared to the first couple weeks that we've been getting here. So I see that improving here as the weeks and months go on here. But I'm picking Riho to retain her AEW Women's Championship here. And I forgot to mention we have a pre-show match here. They've been, building up to via Priestley versus Britt Baker. Obviously, Baker eliminated Priestley in the Casino Battle Royale and then Priestley aided in the elimination of Baker, allowing Nyla Rose to win. And on November 5th episode of AEW Dark, the match was announced. Britt Baker versus Bria Priestley. If I had to predict a winner here, I'm going to go with Britt Baker for the win. We then have Adam Page versus Pac. Yes, I finally got it right. It's Pac, not Pac. In a singles match here on the card. This should be a really outstanding match here. We've seen these two do battle before. To me, Pac, I really like the way that they're building him up as just this bastard, no nonsense, do whatever it takes to win type of heel. I mean, he's ruthless, he's vicious, he doesn't care about you, he doesn't care about me. All he cares about is winning, and I think, this one could go either way here. And we see Hangman Page here, who I feel like has been doing better since, obviously losing it all out to Chris Jericho. Kind of took a little bit of time for him to get, a little bit of momentum going here. I feel like he's, kind of catching on here with the crowd. I'm glad they did not put the AEW title on him. I felt it would have been way, way, way too soon. I think they made the right choice. I cannot continue to say that enough in putting that championship on Chris Jericho. But if you made me pick a winner here for this match, keep going back and forth here, I would have to go with... I'm going to go with Pac, just due to the fact of, his win-loss record here with AEW, and I just see them down the line, building him up as a, number one contender for the AEW Championship. But this should be a really outstanding match. Who knows? Could maybe even be match of the night. We'll see. But just looking here, Hangman Page is 4-4. And I believe Pac here is, let me just look that up here, 3-1-1. So he has a really, really strong record here. We then have the Young Bucks, Nick and Matt Jackson versus Santana and Ortiz. Really looking forward to this tag team match. Love the way they've been building it up too as well, with Ortiz and Santana attacking the Young Bucks in the crowd, wearing the masks, the Rick and Morty masks, also taking out the Rock and Roll Express, attacking them, laying them out on stage. I mean, that was a really good angle there to put some heat on, Santana and Ortiz. And it should just be a really good tag team match here between two teams. But I think Santana and Ortiz are going to pick up the win here. I think this is going to be a big night here for the Inner Circle. I'm predicting they're going to sweep the board here when it comes to their matches. But this is one to keep your eye on here. Really looking forward to it. And probably my most anticipated match here on the card, just due to the build. Man, this has been a really good build. Cody Rhodes versus Chris Jericho for the AEW World Championship. This should be outstanding. This should be really, 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 really good. You got Chris Jericho, the Inner Circle, and a little bit of the bubbly. You got Cody Rhodes, who vowed this past week on AEW Dynamite that if he loses, it was a phenomenal promo, might have been my promo of the year. It was really good. Just goes to show you, when you allow these guys to cut off script, unscripted, just give them bullet points. Magic can happen. Cody said if he loses, he will never, ever challenge for the AEW World Championship again. So right there, it either leads me to believe that. And also, they did announce that if this match goes 60 minutes, the judges that will be seated at ringside will determine the winner. I don't think this match is going 60 minutes. I don't see it. But, yeah, I think I could go 20 at most. 15-20. This match ain't going 60 minutes. But what I could see happening, what I am predicting, is MJF, who's been kind of Cody's friend. They've been playing it up here. He's been kind of, on the sidelines here and there, but, in the background. I think he's going to turn on Cody. I think the turn finally happens here. He costs Cody any future opportunities at the AEW Championship. I mean, what a way for him to make an impact there. And boom, you got a feud between Cody Rhodes and MJF leading into the new year. And I assume their next show, they're going to do every 2 months. Because it's been 2 months, roughly since All Out? September, October. I like that 2-month break. So you go, obviously, November, December. Come back for your January show. You can build to a match at that pay-per-view. Whatever that would be. But that's my prediction here. Chris Jericho retains against Cody Rhodes. And then we have what's going to be, technically, they already did announce it's going to be the last match because it's a non-sanctioned match. So Justin Roberts, I do like how they do this, announces, okay, the official show has ended, but now we'll be having this non-sanctioned lights-out match between Jon Moxley, Kenny Omega. This match was supposed to take place all the way back at All Out. Of course, Moxley suffered the elbow injury. Match is rescheduled for Full Gear. I love the promo packages that they're building up to this match. I love the promo by Jon Moxley, saying about how everybody at AEW, they fear him. They want to put him into a box. They don't want him to be unleashed. The broomstick wrapped in barbed wire, and Moxley with the baseball bat and barbed wire. Both like getting ready to attack each other, but every time they do it, somebody intervenes. There we go. And looking forward to this match a lot. As far as a winner here, I feel it could go either way. It's really tough for me. And I like that. I like the fact that I don't know for sure who's going to win. But if I had to pick a winner here, I'm going to go with Jon Moxley defeating Kenny Omega. And that is my predictions, guys, for AEW Full Gear. I hope to get a review up for this pay-per-view sometime later this week. I'm not sure when I'll be able to watch this show live, but when I do, be sure to check it out here on my channel here at youtube.com/DanielGeyser412. Also wanted to make this announcement here on this channel. Going to be starting a weekly wrestling podcast. Going to be called The Ultimate Marks with my good friend Matt Rossman. So that will be coming your way. Hopefully going to get that up and running every Sunday. And that's something I wanted to do for a long time here. Just, get some more content coming up here on the channel. Just to give you guys, my thoughts and opinions, and our thoughts and opinions on a weekly basis. So be on the lookout for that. And also going to be hopefully doing an interview with my good friend, actor, stuntman, producer, director. He's done a lot in the film industry. And going to be interviewing my friend, Jerry Sorry, I got it right. So look forward to doing that interview with Jerry, hopefully on Sunday. Keep fingers crossed, so be on the lookout for that as well. So that is it, guys, for my preview and predictions video. I want to say thank you all for watching. Be sure to click that like and subscribe button here on youtube.com/DanielGeyser412 for all my latest thoughts. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at DanielGeyser412. And be sure to go to facebook.com/DanielGeyser1994. Links can be found down below in the description box. So until my next video, guys, I am out, and thank you again for watching.